Hi Taurus, this is going to be your reading for the end of February for the Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus sign of Taurus. As always, keep in mind, you guys, this is a general message, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. It's general, not a personal reading. Check your other placements. If this does not resonate, Taurus, you could find messages there that resonate instead. If you want to book a private reading with me, Taurus, the link to my website is in the description below. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell. When you hit the bell, you know when I read for your sign. I read for the Bull Gang every week. Right now it's Soma Chandra Taurus. Okay, Taurus, I wasn't sure entirely what was going on here. I think that when I threw the oracle cards down, it made the message more specific. So the oracle cards may or may not resonate with as many of you, but then the tarot might a little bit more. So from the Island Time Wellness deck, for what came out for you, Taurus, wedding rings, palm tree, kisses, which is like unconditional love, but stabbed in the back. So this might involve marriage, a relationship, and an everlasting promise, and stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. I think you're just trying to be flexible and keep things secure and stable. I think you're trying to endure the relationship because there's an unconditional love, but you feel stabbed in the back in some way. Or I think that some of you feel stuck in the situation that you're in, relationship or career, or in some kind of a contract, and you want more, but I think some of you are afraid of stabbing someone else in the back or being stabbed in the back, because overall energy for the situation is clock. Need time, take time, in time cycles, time to heal. Actually, let me close that. There, the light's better, sorry. And then the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment. So I think you have a conversation about this with some friends this week. I think that you want to get out of a situation, and I think you're afraid of stabbing someone in the back. And you're saying to someone over the phone this week, I just need time to end this, to make sure it's really over. And you're not sure if you can end it or not. In your environment, I have coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. That's like a date card. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, making healthy choices in love, self-care, being happier. But the challenge is mask. So someone around you, I think, wants to get to know you a little bit better, or there's someone else around you that you talk to that you want to get to know better. You might feel like they're a healthy choice for you, and that you've been struck by Cupid's arrow. This is either how you feel about a person in your environment or how they feel about you. The problem is someone's not opening up and being honest about that, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend. So they're either hiding it from you or you're hiding it from them. Using the wisdom of the Tao Oracle decks to give you advice from the universe, this looks kind of intense. I think you have a choice to make. The first card that came out is Justice. I swear to God, Justice has been making its rounds. It does not matter what tarot deck I use, who I'm reading for, what sign, what Oracle deck. I feel like 2021 is going to be a year of like the great Saturn return for a lot of people, where the consequences for the choices that we've made and continue to make will have to be reckoned. So the universe executes a precise order of justice. Karmic debt is being reconciled at this moment. The matter is no longer in your hands. Take a deep breath and go through it. So you may feel as though you're in a situation where you have to serve justice, or justice is going to be served unto you one way or the other. The challenge here is being the master. You can solve your problems naturally and cleverly. Proceed with courage and decisive strategy. Let your opponent underestimate you. A Taoist master uses soft to conquer hard. Leverage the power of your adversary to your advantage. So to serve this justice and make this major choice that you know will have consequences, it's like, you know you're going to have consequences if you stay in the situation you're in, but there'll be consequences if you leave as well. So the universe is saying you're going to have to be clever, and you're going to have to use decisive strategy, and you're also going to kind of need to let whomever else is in the situation underestimate you a little bit, and leverage the power of your adversary to your advantage. So you're going to have to let another person feel that they have power when they really don't. You're like the silent assassin, apparently. That's your advice. But there's other ways to solve it as well. Coexist and balancing karma. Cease your complaints and work as a team instead. You breed unnecessary stress and pressure if you expect others to think or behave like you do. Be empathetic. Everyone has a role to play. So I think that moving forward, especially if a wedding is involved or like a marriage, or even if this is career, it's been a long-term contract, you're like, can I really be clever and act upon my own behalf? You may need to coexist moving forward, or you decide to work as a team. The challenge is, if you decide to coexist, balancing the karma. There's a reason for everything. Each life has many connections to previous lives. You came to balance karma with others. Allow grief, anger, and guilt to be transformed into a force to fortify you and assist you in fulfilling your purpose at this time. So if you're going to coexist in this situation, you're going to need to balance the karma. And that's going to be allowing yourself to feel your feelings, your grief, your anger, your regrets, your guilt, and that other person doing the same. And allowing those feelings to transform you into something more positive. This is where we balance the past with the present. So I feel like you kind of have a choice. You can either walk away or stay in the situation and take more of a leadership role. My. So, interesting. That says a lot right there. The overall energy for the reading is the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Empress. There you are. I feel like here you are in charge of all the flying monkeys. It's like, here's the mud pit that's life on planet Earth, Five of Wands, everybody getting in there and working through their stuff. And you're really trying to stay grounded, loving, creative. She is a wife, a mother, a married woman. She's boss lady. You want this foundation, working through the challenges, keeping your seat on your throne. That's what you're doing right now. The Empress can activate any queen within her and to figure this out and maintain stability. But she's holding up this hoop like, whew. And I was like, all right, that's the energy moving into the end of this month. What you really want, Taurus, is the Ace of Wands. This is what will happen moving into March. Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, the Devil, the Queen of Pentacles. There you are. Some of you are attached to a Capricorn. So you want a new start, possibly with a fire sign, because I have a King of Wands here. You want something that excites you. You want a new opportunity in your life with a lot of growth potential. You're thinking about it, but you're not reaching for the cup. You're doing a lot of emotional reevaluation. You don't really know entirely what you want here. So you're sort of emotionally just chewing on it here. The Devil to the Queen of Pentacles tells me some of you may have a lot of stability and security where you are, but the Devil can sometimes speak to a toxicity or being chained and bound to something that you're uncomfortable with. You might have, like, that Capricorn energy brings a lot of wealth and money and prosperity, but that's not comfortable for everybody. I think you're in a situation that you don't really want to be in, but it's comfortable to you because there you are, but you want more. You want more. You dream of more. You just don't know what that is entirely. In your energy around you, the High Priestess, the Moon, the Page of Swords, who are you curious about? Or is this a person curious about you? There's someone around you. They could be a Pisces or a Cancerian. This person could be a very intuitive person as well. They could be a spiritual person, but not necessarily. This could be you, like, visiting psychics or listening to tarot, trying to get information about someone that you very much want details about. Either that or they want details about you, but there is something elusive about this connection, secretive, elusive. This person has to listen to their intuition to figure you out, or vice versa. Things could be, I could be picking up on you or the energy around you. It's general. Keep that in mind. So what you're seeing, like, coming into the end of this month, the Fool, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Well, somebody really wants to leave something behind. It would hurt and you would be the winner. You would have to fight and win the battle to get to this victory. Happiness. This is what somebody wants. You or a person you're connecting to. Someone wants to leave everything behind and win the battle and have a wish come true. This is, I get what I want. I leave the pain behind. I get what I want. Someone, I think, wants this with you. They're waiting to see what's going on, or this is what would have to happen to get to this future that is elusive to you and this new person or something else. But you're the sun. The sun, happiness, clarity, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, the Lovers. This looks like it's about a relationship. This looks like something that would make you very happy. But I have 2 tens coming out here, the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. It's taken you a long time to get to this point. There could have been a painful ending in the past. Or there will be. For some of you, this has already happened. For some of you, you know that this is what you want to do. You just have to execute this. I think you hold back, but it's with a perfect match. Someone you believe is your perfect lover. I think if this is a person around you, Taurus, this person really wants to be with you, and they are carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders, holding on to you, not letting you go. You're the sun, you're the lovers. They want you. For some of you, this person wants you to get a divorce and be with them if you're already married. But the next action, need to know, or advice is the 9 of Swords. So somebody's really stressed out and worried. And I got the King of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles. I clarified the King of Swords, and I got the Tower and the Hangman. I think someone is worried that you're going to blow it all apart and leave. This person is, someone's really trapped in their head about this King of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Scorpio. I have Pisces here. And I think someone is like, how can I maintain control? I have to hang in there. It's weird. This person wants control, but at the same time, they're really guarded and worn down. Like they're barely hanging in. They're trying to come up with a good strategy. They're trying to be smart. They're not showing a lot of emotion. I see someone meticulously working at something or looking at something, maybe online, the bills, the books, the budget. They may work, and they are worried that something's going to be suddenly changed, kaboom. And they're going to be strung up. You might be seeing something from a different point of view here about this person. Like, he's never going to show me a lot of emotion. He's always going to be guarded with me. He has anxiety issues. He just ignores me. And I'm suddenly seeing that I have to just hit the eject button here. Someone might be saying that. The final outcome is this King of Wands. Who the hell is this hottie? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 2 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the 3 of Wands. This is a person, this person's either trying to figure out how to get to you, or you're trying to figure out how to get to them. This is the one you want, I think. And I think that this King of Swords is the one that you're stuck with. And I think that you have a lot of obligation and responsibility here. And I think that this person doesn't really know what's going on with you, or you don't know what's going on with them. But everybody's super curious here. And I think the problem is someone won't open up and tell the truth about how they feel. Maybe they feel like they can't. Maybe you feel like you can't. Maybe you're afraid of stabbing someone in the back. You may talk to someone this week. Actually, this King of Swords might be a really good friend, a brother, a co-worker, or something that gives you advice. It's like, look, you may go to this person for advice if it's not someone you're attached to. And he may say to you, let me look at your budget. You have to hang in there, but you need to see this for what it really is. And it's going to require you make a major change. I just heard that just now. For a few of you, this is a person that's very smart that can help you because something is really stressful and it's going to take time. It looks like you want to end something, but you want it to be the right timing. And I don't think you want to stab anybody in the back because there might be family or unconditional love. Just know what your guides have to say. You might have to walk away. You can either coexist and balance out the karma, and that's going to require that you take the lead. Well, you're the Empress. You're already leading the whole thing. I mean, you're already leading this. You're already the one coming up with the solutions. You're trying to be loving and generous to a fault, if I had to guess. But I notice none of these people are jumping through her hoop. And that's what she needs them to do, is to behave. And they're not. So I think your guides are saying you may have to serve justice here, but it's going to require you to be clever and like solve them in a very natural way. You're going to have to be courageous and decisive, and it might involve you letting another person think they've won in order to get to where you want to go. That might bruise your pride or ego to a degree, and it might even hurt. But ultimately, to walk away and move towards something new will make you happy. And I think it might make another person around you happy as well, because someone's trying to figure out, either you or this King of Wands is trying to figure out someone's trying to figure out how to get to you, or you're trying to figure out how to get to them. Standing on the shoreline, wanting to pour your heart into it. How can I make this work? Someone wants to really make an expression here. Yeah, so just decide which way you're going to go, because eventually the karma and the choice, there'll be consequences for either choice that you make. There's no wrong choice on earth. There really isn't. The universe just adjusts around the choice you make. So weigh the cause and effect. I can see that you are like a true earth sign. Well, if I do it this way, this will happen. If I do it this way, this will happen. You may just need to see something for what it really is, that it requires a major change. Kaboom. Like a move, a relocation, throwing somebody out even. A sudden awakening and realization will happen for you. Whoa, that's intense. And somebody needs to open up and admit their feelings. Yeah. Or at least get more information before they do. Somebody wants more information, you or your person. They're pulling back though. They're saying we're done. I want to do an extended. I may do an extended, you guys. I'll see. If I decide to do an extended, the link for purchase will be in the description below. And if I do an extended, I'll drop all the cards on camera so you can see what comes out. Okay. But I'm not sure. I have to meditate about it. All right. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Taurus. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.